My name is Fatih Bogaards. I'm a PhD student working at the Leiden University Medical Center and at the Wageningen University. I'd like to tell you a bit about my work regarding a metabolomic biomarker for the response to lifestyle interventions. When lifestyle intervention studies are performed, there's often a large variation in the response to the intervention. This variation, however, is currently not considered during the statistical testing of different health outcomes. And this variation is exactly what we are trying to capture. To train a model that captures this variation, we use data from the Growing Old Together study, the go-to intervention study, which is a combined physical activity and dietary intervention. We used baseline and post-intervention fasted blood samples to measure using the Nightingale metabolites platform to measure serum proton metabolites. And we use these to train our model using elastic net penalized logistic regression to only select the metabolites that are really representative of the response to the go-to intervention. Our intervention status predictor, as our model is called, is trained as such that that the predictions range from 0 to 1, and people who metabolically resemble someone before the intervention have a score which is closer to 0, while people who metabolically resemble someone after the go-to intervention have a prediction which is closer to 1. So the predictions range from 0 to 1. To see if these predictions make sense, we associated the changes in the predictions, thus the deltas, with the deltas of different metabolic health markers, such as BMI, fasted insulin, blood pressure. What we find is that our predictions, or the deltas in our predictions, are significantly correlated to the deltas in multiple of these health markers. So our predictor really captures the subtle changes that were caused by the intervention study, and can thus also be used to analyze the changes of someone's metabolic health caused by the intervention. Our next step was to investigate if this predictor is also associated with long-term health. But when we investigate this, and for this we used the data from the Leiden longevity study, which has metabolic measurements, but also disease follow-up for 14 years. What we found was that there was no significant association between their intervention status score and disease follow-up within 14 years. So from this, we concluded that this new intervention status predictor is more associated with the short-term health changes which are caused by lifestyle interventions, and really is able to capture subtle differences, but is not associated with disease status within 14 years. Our next steps are to see if the intervention status predictor is also able to capture changes in other intervention studies, either only physical activity or only dietary related. And using this in combination with data from other studies, we are also trying to train a new model that would be able to predict if someone would benefit from an intervention study. If you have any questions regarding this work, please don't hesitate to contact me. My contact info is on the poster, and I'm also, of course, present at the conference. Thank you.